លោក Stephen Wolinsky បានបញ្ជាក់អំពីរបៀបចេញឲ្យផុតអំពីរង្វង់អាត្មាអញចេញអំពីពាក្យខ្ញុំ I ហើយនឹងទៅដល់ឃើញនៅសេរីភាពក្នុងចិត្តភ្លាមហើយនឹងទៅដល់ឃើញនៅការស្ងប់ចិត្តភ្លាមហើយនឹងទៅដល់ឃើញនៅភាពទទេភ្លាមក្នុងចិត្ត emptiness សូមស្ដាប់លោកនិយាយដោយផ្ទាល់ដូចតទៅ
Basically, Maharaj had two basic approaches. Approach number one was the standard neti. Not my thoughts, memories, emotions, associations, perceptions, neti, not this, neti. Same with the Ramana Maharshi, same thing. Neti, not this. The other side of it was stay in the consciousness, be the consciousness as a portal to the absolute. When you are being the consciousness, if you will, everything is neti anyway. It falls away as neti, just by virtue of being in the consciousness. So you could say there's kind of two different ways, even though they both emerge. Let's go back. If you said, okay, I'm not my maps, my models, my theories, my systems. Okay, they're abstractions. I'm not my thoughts, memories, emotions, associations, perceptions, etc. Now I'm in a no state of, he called it the I am. Okay, you're just there. And his first basic teaching is hold on to the I am and let go of everything else. So not my thoughts, memory, emotions, associations, perceptions. Okay. But if you came in that particular state, and it's a state, all states are stations, and all states or stations are temporary. I mean, any Buddhist would see temporary or impermanent. Therefore, neti, not this. If I'm in just the I am, no thoughts, memories, emotions, associations, etc. Soon, I can become, or I am aware of, the blank, no state, the emptiness, the vastness, the quiet, the stillness. Okay. Now, if I were to, in quotes, I meaning there's a contraction and I move forward, in quotes, then all of a sudden, I can say, I can label this no state, presence. I can call it presence. I can call it going forward, being here now. I can say I'm witnessing. If I go a little further, I could say I'm witnessing my thoughts, if these thoughts belong to a me or mine. But if I go back prior to thoughts, memories, emotions, associations, perceptions, it's not me. If I go back prior to the experience of presence, which is a state, not me. If I realize that I'm just the no state of I am, I'm not the observer. Now soon I become conscious of the no state. If the of dissolves, there's just the consciousness. So the issue of duality or non-duality, it's something to come up at that point. However, what Nisargadatta Maharaj said, which makes him by far and away the most unique in my readings and understandings of people that I've been with and read about in the last 1800 years, is that the consciousness isn't it. So the consciousness too is a temporary state, a temporary station. I'm just the consciousness. When you, in quotes, throw in the mix, it's a temporary state or station. It's almost like waking up out of the consciousness. Now, what happens, or what can happen certainly, is that all of a sudden there's this vast emptiness, and the consciousness is just floating in the emptiness. Now, what's important to appreciate is that the emptiness and the consciousness are one substance. They're not two. And so for Maharaj, prior to consciousness, he called the absolute. I use the term nameless absolute because you can't really put a name on it. You could say absolute prior to the word absolute, but it's prior to consciousness. And that's Nagarjuna's no unity, no duality. None of it makes any sense there. They're just ideas. That's all. Now, relating back to the science and consciousness, since that's what this is about, science and non-duality.